Okay, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. This is the next training in our video series that we're going through at the moment. The next part that we will be doing, we'll be looking at our, if you can see here, this is our thank you page that we put together before. But because what we need to do is, before we even build our capture pages, the first thing we need to do is we need to optimize our thank you pages. So what we need to do here is just going to show you is we need to get at least 3 copies of this page on our server. To do this, what we're going to do now is we save it as it stands. Then after we've saved it, we need to click on the arrow down here and we need to export our page. Once we've exported our page, name it so you know where you're coming from. And save it. Right, now that we save that, we need to go back to our server where we put the page in the first place, and we need to add a new page. So here we go, 10k with Paul B, copy. Click publish. Then we turn on InstaBuilder, launch InstaBuilder, click on create from scratch, and then it'll launch InstaBuilder with a totally blank profile. What we then do is we go back up to the little arrow here, and we import, choose our file, and we choose the file that we just exported. This one here, click open, click import now. So now we've got a second copy of our thank you page. Save it, then go back to our pages again on our server by clicking the back button. Add new, and do it again. Copy C. Click publish. And then click on launch, InstaBuilder, start from scratch. Then we go up to the top arrow again, import, click on choose file, go down and grab the file, open, click import now, and save it. So now on our server, once that's saved, we have 3 copies of our thank you page. The reason we need to do this is so we can optimize our thank you page and we can track which of our links is actually going through and performing the best. So once we've got that done, the next thing we need to do is build our capture pages. So what we'll do is we'll go through back to our pages again, clicking the back button, clicking add new, and we type in the name for our capture page. I'll choose a name for this one, and the name I'll choose is just for this example is campaign 1. Click publish. Then we need to create 2 more exactly the same. Hit new, and I'll do campaign 2. Click publish. And then I'll add the 3rd one. Campaign 3. Click publish. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to build those 3 capture pages. So I'll start with campaign 3 because it's the one I've got up, and I'll click launch InstaBuilder. Then I'll go down on all, click on all, the arrow next to it, and I'll go to launch squeeze pages. Then I'll choose the squeeze page I'm going to build. So let's choose this one for example. Here's our first one. We don't need to include our logo, so I'll take that out. Remove that element. And now we'll change the wording at the top here. So we click on that edit, and free report shows you how to. Okay, so I'll change it to turn $11.50 up to a 10,000 per month income. I'll take the 10,000, I'll look at what the color is on free report here. I need to know what the color is. Custom, and it's not giving it to me. Typical. Okay, I will just grab one letter and look at it. Still not giving it to me. Okay, what I'll do is I want to highlight 10,000 per month income. So I'll highlight this part, choose my color, and I'm happy with that, the way it is there. Actually, I want to make it the same as the button and same as this one here. So I will adjust it again. Click on here and go to the correct color. Leave this part here where it says enter your well, no, actually we'll change this part where it says enter your email address to get this free report. We will change that to click on the button below to get this free report. Now the opt-in box, I'm going to show you guys how to put another system for opt-ins in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that off, and then leave that as it is. And what we're going to put in here is a, when I find it, a code element. That should be here somewhere. Opt-in form, but main countdown, social share, navigation, tab, comment. Oh, this part here. And I'll move that across. And move it up, because we're just going to put a button element in here. And I'll show you the reason why when we actually insert the next part. So that's where we're at. We've got it done. It seems to look okay. So we'll save this page. And then we'll preview it. Now if you notice down here when we previewed it, it's given us a blank space down here. Covers her face on that part. It's fine with that part. I don't mind it covering her face with that part. And this part seems fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back, close that down, what I just looked at, back to here, and I'm going to go up to the settings, page settings, background image, and then it says background image style normal. I'll leave that. Background image position top left, I'm happy with that. Background image tab is fixed. But what I'm going to adjust is the size. And I'm going to adjust the size to 150%. Click save. I'm happy with that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this across. Like so. And adjust it. Now I'm happy with that. So once I've got that, I click save again, and then I preview it again. Now it hasn't got that gap down the side here, as you can see. I'll check and see what it looks like here. It has a gap down the bottom, but I'm okay with that. Looks fine on the tablet that way. Looks okay that way. I'm happy with it that way. So I'm happy with that part. Click save again. And then what we do is we go through and we now create our next capture page. Go to all pages. Go to campaign 2 because we just done 3. Click on edit. Turn on InstaBuilder. Launch InstaBuilder 2.0. Go down to squeeze pages. and choose my next squeeze page, and I'll choose this one. Right, now I'm going to make an adjustment. First adjustment I'm going to do is remove the logo. And I'm going to grab this part here I'm going to move it underneath here, and I'm going to remove the opt-in form. It removed the wrong part. It's okay, I can re-put it back in. Remove the opt-in form. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so it's only one column wide. Adjust the sizing of it. Make it a bit larger. Now I can already tell by looking at the background, and we're in this stage, that this background is not stretching out. So what we can do is we'll save it. We'll click on the gear, go down to page settings, go down to background image, and we'll go down to the sizing and make the image 150%. Click save. Close that image area. And I'm happy with that. Now we need to adjust the wording. And what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll have a look at our other capture page, and I'll grab exactly the same wording as I have the other one, because we can adjust our wording when we're optimizing our links. So I'll go to pages, all pages, back to campaign 3, which is what I did before. Launch InstaBuilder in this new tab. Wrong page. Sorry. All pages. Campaign 3. Launch InstaBuilder. And what I want to do is I want to grab the text, copy it, go to our other tab, just that part, and paste it in there. So now we've got exactly the same wording as we have on our other page. Now each of these landing pages that I'm doing are what we call generic. In other words, they can be marketed to anybody. So then what we do is, once we've got that there, we go back, we grab this part out of our campaign 3 capture page, and in here we now add in a text element and put it underneath. Click on that, highlight it, and paste into there what we had in the other page. Center it, make it white, make it bold. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add in the code element again into here. need to adjust its size. So to do that, we need to adjust the size of this first. Adjust that. Go back to here. Adjust that back up. So now our second capture page is ready for us to add the extra elements into it. So we'll view it and have a look and see how it is and what it looks like. It looks okay on a desktop. Looks okay on the laptop. On a cell phone portrait view. Tablet cell phone portrait view. Tablet landscape view. Cell phone portrait view. Cell phone landscape view. Okay, so I'm happy with that. But what I will do is I'll adjust the spacing at the top just so it doesn't reach so far down the page, and I'll save it. And I'll go through and I'll have another quick look at it with that adjustment I've just made. Yep, I'm happy with that. So that's now capture page 2 done. Save where I'm at. And now we can go back and do campaign 1. Go to campaign 1, click on edit. Turn on InstaBuilder, launch InstaBuilder, go down to squeeze pages, and choose the type of squeeze page that we're going to use. Like this one of a guy going fishing. So, what we do here is we will adjust this part, centered, and in this part here, because we copied what we did before, we will add it in here. Oh, no. That's not what we want to put in there. What we want is this part here. So we click on this, a little pen, copy that, go back to the page and paste it in here. And we need to remove the button element. Remove the copyright. Adjust this part here and resize it and add in a code. Adjust the code size element. Because what I'm going to show you very shortly is how to create buttons with a different tool. And I'm happy with that, so I'll save it and I'll preview it. I'm happy with the desktop view. I'm not happy that it's tiling on this one here, so I will adjust that. Happy with the tablet on its side. Cell phone view. Cell phone landscape view. Okay. So what we need to do, save it, go to the little gear, click on page settings, background image, and do the same as what we were doing before. Change that to normal. Image, I'll change to the top left. And I'll save it. And I'll go and view it again. Happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Happy with that. So, now we've built our 3 capture pages, the main templates for our 3 capture pages, or opt-in pages as I should say. So, now we've built our opt-in pages, what I'll do is I'll produce another video after this to teach you how to put in your button elements and also how to put your tracking all the way through this whole system that we've done. So, catch you on the next video. As you can see here, I have to do some adjustments, but when the actual video goes live for all the downline, this little part at the end of it won't be on here. Toolbars, properties, auto hide the toolbar, apply.